What is going on, everyone? UFC 298 is happening tomorrow. There are a lot of really good fights. This is a really good fight card. Today, I want to talk about the Volkanovski-Ilia Topuri fight. And there's some concerns for both of these fighters for me. With Topuri, he doesn't really have that big fight experience. I mean, he hasn't beaten a guy like Brian Ortega or Max Holloway or any of these really good fighters like Yair Rodriguez at 145 pounds. Alexander Volkanovski has beat all of those guys pretty handedly, nonetheless. Volkanovski's just a different type of fighter, man. But some of his mental health struggles are real, man. I mean, he was saying that he was drinking like every day leading up to that second Islam Makhachev fight. That's concerning, how his mental health when he's not in camp is not very good. That's definitely a concern of mine. But he looks focused. He looks determined to win this fight. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he finished Topuri in the first 3 rounds. I think Topuri is going to come out guns blazing. And of course, he has a puncher's chance to finish this fight early. But he doesn't bring a diverse enough attack. And that's why I think Max Holloway had trouble with Volkanovski. He doesn't mix up the takedowns. He's pretty much going to get in a kickboxing fight. And Topuri doesn't kick at all whatsoever. He barely ever kicks. He just throws straight punches. He does go for takedowns sometimes, and he's pretty good with submissions. But if Volkanovski can deal with the ground pressure and ground game of Islam Makhachev, pretty good, man. He was getting to his feet a lot, and when he was in trouble, he was able to keep himself safe. If he can do that against Islam Makhachev, who's probably, 25 pounds heavier than Topuri is going to be on fight night tomorrow, I just think it's tough sledding for Topuri, guys. I think Volkanovski wins this fight. I'm going to say 3rd round finish. I think the fight's going to be very similar to that Yair Rodriguez fight, where Yair comes out in the beginning throwing all these crazy different combinations and punches and trying to knock Volkanovski's head off. But at the end of the day, there's levels to this game. And Volkanovski is just like shoulders and head above everyone else in the 145-pound division. And Topuri is not Islam Makhachev. Yeah, Volkanovski took that second Islam fight on 10 days. He tried to be great. Probably wasn't the best decision, especially because he wasn't training that much. He was drinking and overeating a little bit. And he got caught. In the beginning of that second fight, Islam went for a few takedowns, and they were immediately stuffed by Volkanovski. But he kind of used that to set up that head kick that ultimately ended that fight. That's why I'm going with Volkanovski. 3rd round TKO stoppage. Could Topuri win this fight? I just don't see how. Unless he really hurts Volk on the feet. He lands a big, devastating shot that Volkanovski doesn't see coming. He takes the fight to the ground and gets one of his submissions on the ground. But I just find it, if he could deal with the feet game of Max Holloway and Yair Rodriguez, I don't know if Topuri has enough. It's a 5-round fight. I think the Josh Emmett fight went into the 4th round. And he was able to beat up Josh Emmett pretty good. But Josh Emmett's another one of those pretty one-dimensional fighters, guys. And Emmett's big, tough, and strong. But if he doesn't land that big shot, he doesn't throw punches in bunches like Volkanovski does. And he doesn't switch stances and throws kicks and punches from each direction like Volkanovski does. Let me know in the comments below, who do you think is going to win this fight, guys? Do you like Topuri to pull a Conor McGregor? Because he's trying to summon that Conor McGregor energy that he had against Aldo and come out early and headhunt and land a big shot. I just don't know if Volkanovski's that predictable. I'm going with Volkanovski, guys, and still 3rd round TKO stoppage for Volkanovski. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.